Good morning. Good morning. Came downstairs to do a reading to help out somebody, and I wanted to talk to you all. This card fell out, and I'm gonna show you what it is. This is the big house. And with the big house is talking about some changes. There's going to be some changes, like some sudden changes. So whoever this is for, you need to listen to this. This is going to be some sudden changes that you are not going to be prepared for. It's showing me that when these sudden changes take place, that you're going to actually have to learn how to adapt or learn how to adjust immediately. There could be family, friends. I can see people helping you out here, but at the same time, these changes are going to take place for you. If this is for somebody out here also, it's also saying that you need to mind your temper. Be mindful of what angers you. Be mindful of what you say. Okay? Sometimes when we receive bad news, especially when we find out somebody done did something to us, we want to act out on revenge. We are ready to go get that person and beat their ass, or we are ready to go get the spirits and do a lot of different things to these people. Justice is needed, right? But if you are the cause, and you know that maybe you were being two-faced, maybe you were talking about somebody, and this is the reason why this happened to you, then you're getting your divine justice back. But with this card, there's a lot of changes that are going to take place. A lot of surprises. It's also saying that you're going to have to deal with things. And sometimes we focus on what's happening now versus the outcome. And we have to focus on the outcome. Because like I said, there are going to be a whole bunch of big changes that are going to take place. And also, if you have people around you that can keep you grounded, that are positive, that can help you go through this change when it happens, then you need to keep those people around you. Don't burn any bridges, especially when someone is trying to help you. Don't burn those bridges because you're going to need their help. You are going to need their help. Okay? And like I said, with the big house, it shows people just falling. But it also shows like people looking out the windows. There's a magnifying glass on the house. The house could be surrounded by fire, but it's representing a lot of different changes, being surrounded by people, knowing that something negative may happen to you, but it's going to be okay. Also, the key is to balance stuff out in your life. You know, some of us have these characteristics where we want everything to just be perfect. And it's good to have that, but you have to balance out who you are. Opposite, positive, negative. Balance everything out. Just like the cycle of the moon, changes take place. Change is always evident, even in our society. 2019, no one thought we would be living like we're living in 2020. The whole world changed. But in your personal life that I'm talking about, these sudden changes, I'm warning you that you will not have time to adjust to these changes. So you need to start preparing yourself now for whatever might come. For whatever might come. I know there are people who can't help but live paycheck to paycheck if you're still working. I know people are worried because you don't know if you're going to receive that $600 government check or how much ever it was this week. I know a lot of people are worried. I know a lot of people are concerned. I get that because I'm concerned about a lot of people. But I'm saying prepare yourself. If you do not plan, then to not plan is a failure, because a lot of things are going to happen. One example, before this pandemic started, I kept having this strong urge to buy a freezer. Freezers went on sale. Snatched up a little freezer for $100 and something from Home Depot. Every time I went to the grocery store, when they had 10 for 10, I bought vegetables. I bought everything. I filled the freezer up. Now prices of food are going up. I've got plenty of vegetables. I've got meats. I bought freezer bags to store my stuff. But that's because I was planning. I didn't know what I was planning for, but something was gnawing at me to plan, to prepare, to take care of the house. And that's what we have to do. And we can't always become dependent that something is going to always be, because that something is not always going to be. So with these changes taking place, you might not be able to look on the bright side. Some of y'all may not be able to see it, but there is a bright side. And things are going to change. Mark my words. And we got to be ready. I'm taking this for myself as well. So we have to be ready. And for all my listeners, for everybody who took the time to watch this video, I'm going to keep my candle lit for you all. I don't know who you are, but I just hope that you pay attention to this meaning, that there are going to be some changes. And we have got to be prepared. Some of them are not going to be good. Some of them are going to deal with trauma. But we got to be prepared for it. And we got to understand what is going on so that we will know how to deal with it. Okay? Okay. But it's going to be okay. And with this change, you also got to remember that the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And some of us, not some of us, a lot of us don't like to deal with truth. A lot of us don't like to deal with truth because a lot of us cannot take criticism. But we got to listen to everything that comes our way. And like I said, the truth hurts. So I want you all to be prepared. Be prepared for the sudden changes that are about to take place in all our lives. Be prepared. Don't get caught sleeping. Don't get caught slipping, because there are not no signs out there that are going to warn us. Precaution, danger lie ahead. There's no signs out there telling us slippery. The floor is slippery. Watch out. So just in case we fall. There's nothing out there. We don't get those signs in our everyday life. So just stay prepared. Stay prepared. I thank you for listening to me. My name is Queen Zoya Counts. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. There's a lot of things that I am learning. But the main thing that I do is I listen to my spirits and I listen to what they have to say. I don't care what everybody else spirits is telling them. I don't care how everybody else is doing things. I do things the way it is mandated for me to do things, and that only comes from my spirits. So have a blessed week, and remember, prepare. 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 Because a sudden change is about to take place. Thank you. Peace.